Space and pharmacognosy, a topic of study. Assessing functional variety from space can assist the predict stability and output of forest ecosystems at universal scale, utilizing biodiversity ecosystem working connections. In a plant ecology branch, biodiversity survey has concentrated on the allocation of species established on taxonomic identity. Threat-based paths are emerging quickly in plant ecology, supporting community framework and assembly interlinkages between biogeochemical cycles and vegetation and as well species interactions. However, we expect scale dependency of various functional variety measures. We explained that functional variety measurements can be quantified at an observable unit area inside the sampled region, restricted only through the trait maps spatial resolution. This will permit in the future attempts for direct and persistent mapping of functional variety from space. Moreover, industries are employing the sites of internet as a vehicle to elevate sales, with most firms being disinterested with keeping the public as with producing a profit. Pharmacognosy as a branch of knowledge. As we step inside the 21st century and the modern millennium, it may be debated that attention in pharmacognosy as a branch of knowledge and naturalist manufacturers in common is at an all-time elevated. Anyway, based on our everyday practice of touching, hearing, seeing, and moving over geographical space, we automatically resort to organize all kinds of knowledge and information in this geographical grid. Furthermore, most of the existing generation does educate their kids about the usage of medical plants. The study by Bussman in 2013 also presented what medical plants the respondents utilized for which aims. It would be pleasant to appreciate the features of the kinds utilized in bioassays. A positive connection over long time scales is fundamentally driven by functional variety due to an elevated resource use competence and employment as well as sampling impacts in a changing circumference, permitting plant societies to sustain elevated productivity over time. Ecopharmacognosy as an exercise and philosophy encourages seeking of sustainability in the evolution of natural manufacturers in agriculture, healthcare, nutraceuticals, and cosmeceuticals at an early phase. By mapping variety at measures of individual trees to all of communities, we explain the possibility of assessing functional variety from space, keeping a passage only restricted by technological improvements and not by methodology.